High in the mountains, a village stood bathed in warm sunlight. A gentle breeze rustled through the leaves of ancient trees. The villagers lived simple lives, their days filled with work and laughter. They looked up to their elder, a man named Tien, for guidance and wisdom. Tien had seen many seasons pass. His eyes, though crinkled with age, held a youthful spark. They had witnessed both joy and sorrow, and from these experiences he had learned valuable lessons. He often shared these lessons with the villagers, his words as soothing as the mountain breeze. One day, a young man named Taro approached Tien. Taro's heart felt heavy with anger. His brow was furrowed and his fists clenched. He had been wronged, deeply wronged, and the desire for revenge burned within him. "Wise Tien," Taro began, his voice tight with anger, "I come to you seeking guidance." He recounted the injustice he had suffered, how another villager had betrayed his trust, causing him great pain and loss. "This wrong cannot go unpunished," Taro declared, his voice trembling with rage. "I will have my revenge, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth." He believed that only by making the other person suffer as he had suffered could he find peace. Tien listened patiently, his gaze steady and calm. He understood the anger that raged within the young man. Revenge seemed like the only answer when faced with such pain and betrayal. But Tien knew a different truth, a truth he needed to share with Taro. "Taro," Tien began, his voice soft yet firm, "the path of revenge is a dangerous one. It leads only to more pain, more suffering, for yourself and others." He knew that vengeance, while tempting, would not heal Taro's wounds. It would only deepen them. Tien held up an empty cup. "This cup represents your heart, Taro. Right now it is filled with anger and the desire for revenge. These emotions leave no room for anything else, no room for peace or happiness." He then picked up a pitcher of water and slowly poured it into the cup until it overflowed. "Revenge is like this water, Taro. It fills your heart to the brim, leaving no space for anything else. It consumes you, leaving you drowning in bitterness. To truly heal," Tien continued, "you must empty your cup. You must let go of the anger and the desire for revenge. Only then can you find peace and happiness." He knew this was a difficult task, but he had faith in Taro's ability to choose the path of forgiveness. Taro listened intently, his anger slowly giving way to curiosity. "But Tien," he asked, his voice quieter now, "if I do not seek revenge, will I not appear weak? Will others not think me a fool for not standing up for myself?" Tien smiled gently. "True strength, Taro, lies not in causing pain, but in choosing forgiveness. It is easy to seek revenge, to let anger consume you. But it takes courage to forgive, to let go of the hurt and move on." He placed a hand on Taro's shoulder. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting or condoning the wrong. It means choosing to release the burden of anger and pain, freeing yourself from the past. Taro left Tien that day, his heart lighter than it had been in days. He had much to think about, a difficult choice to make. But Tien's words stayed with him, whispering of the courage it took to forgive and the peace it could bring.